Hello from Mexico. I'm Charlene Murphy from Enchanted Empath with your daily message from Spirit. Okay, so today I want to start with the overall message from the Wisdom of the Oracle, and then we'll follow up and clarify and get more specific with the good old tarot. All right, hope you guys are doing well. Let's connect with Spirit, knowing that Spirit is just about the way. There we are. Whew, okay, what do we need to know today? We are talking about imagination and imagining. Again, all of these manifestation themes have been coming through so much. I'm feeling that there's a lot of people who are feeling a little bit disempowered, not realizing their ability to manifest and co-create in their lives. Like yesterday's reading was just so spot on about that. And now Spirit is continuing the conversation because the imagination is the portal to all things that manifest, right? First, we have to see it in our mind's eye before we can see it in physical form. So the imagination, if you're a client of mine, you know how I feel about it. Imagination is the gateway to psychic abilities. It's third eye. It's one of the most valuable faculties that we have that is completely 100% underrated, completely underrated. And when we were kids and we were told to stop imagining and stop daydreaming, and I'm like, wait, what? No, that's what we need more of. We need to daydream, we need to imagine, we need to visualize and vision and see all of the opportunities and availabilities and potentials out there, right? So here's our big reminder, and let's shuffle and get into the tarot and see how this message is clarified, maybe even get to some specifics for more. Okay, yeah, it's interesting because I was, the first energy that I was feeling is that I feel it. I feel that there are a lot of people who are not tapping into this or forgetting about it right now. They're a little or a lot distracted. And when we get distracted, and I'm reminded of the weapons of mass distraction, I'm telling you, this stuff is on purpose. We have to take our power back, and we have to remember our inner brilliance. We have to remember our power. We have to remember what we're made of and who and what we are co-creating with, the magic of the entire universe. So these puny little people on the planet who have big agendas are just distractions. So now we pull our attention away from that and we remember our own might, our own dreams, our own desires, and we get back into that mode of transportations for transformation. So here's that stuck energy that I was telling you about, that I was picking up on before we even began this. So the 10 of Swords energy is the doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same result. It's like, stop, it's not working, or that you just feel so defeated with your circumstances and the things and how they're going around you. I know I felt this energy before leaving the United States, right? I felt it a lot. And I know my family, my clients, and my friends are still there. And I'm sure that this energy is still very palpable because it's coming through so strongly, right? And so this is just a complete and total reminder that you're not done. You are not done. This guy has his little peace mudra going on here. This is the benediction. This is the peace, the blessing going on. It's like, this isn't working and it doesn't feel right and it feels defeated, but I'm not done yet, right? There's more. And if you look at the dark, this is like the dark night and the dawn rising. So this is a temporary situation. As real as it is and as heavy as it feels, it is temporary. Temporary, right? And so it too will pass. So let's get some more information. So some of you are feeling this energy, like Dunzo, and then other people are feeling trapped. So there's still a lot of this sword energy happening with many people feeling like, if there's no way out, I can't, if I go forward, if I go backward, I don't know. There's no win-win situation in sight is the key word here, because the swords are all about the mental stuff going on in your head. It's not necessarily the hard, fast reality. It typically mirrors what is happening on the outside, or even on the inside. But it is thought pattern, it's thought, it's perception, it's, yeah, it's what you are seeing. And so, well, let's see something better, right? So I think sometimes the universe can be so captain obvious with us, right? And so this message is just like, all right, you're looking with your physical eyes on what is, but I want you to use your spiritual eyes and imagine what can be and who you are and all of the potential and what you love and what you want. All of these things are still available to every single one of us, despite the circus. The circus will end, but we will continue. And so Spirit is reminding us, giving us a pretty hard reminder today that we have work to do. And we can't get lost in the noise and stuck in the chaos of the circus around us, right? That there always is a way out, that all of this is temporary, and that there are bigger issues. They are, life issues, your family, your friends, your love, your heart, your health, what's going on with you. And so again, this is the portal to all things manifest, and this is where the magic starts. This is where the magic starts and where you get the information to help you decipher or get the next steps, the intuitive hits, all the things that you need to get through this process, right? So a lot of you are needing some healing. A lot of you are feeling this energy. And I'm here to really rest assured that a lot of the healing is between your own two ears and what it is that you are feeling and thinking and imagining about, right? The best medicine is right in here. So let's start there. And I say that with love, and I say that with a lot of compassion. I really do. I know that this is, those challenges are real. The difficulties are real. There's stuff really happening. But to pull back a little bit so that you can focus on yourself and practice that ever-loving self-care that is so necessary at this time, so necessary all the time, but more so now than usual, right? And so the outcome card for this is the Ace of Cups. This is the quintessential card for spiritual healing. So healing is happening, healing is coming. This I see as contrast. It's like, okay, I don't want to live in this energy. Thank you for the contrast. Not my favorite flavor. I'm going to imagine for something much better and stay here as much as I can until the circumstances change, until my reality changes, my perception changes. I have other things to focus my energy on. And then, woof, here comes this healing. And then you're good as new. you know? So this is the promise of healing. This is literally the hand of God, the universe going, all right, there's, oh my gosh, the tarot was so full of symbolism. I don't have time to get into it right now, but this is such a sacred card, you guys. There is Holy Spirit energy, Christ consciousness, asking for that liberation of your mind and getting your peace back. This is all about getting your peace back, but it starts in your imagination. First, you have to believe that it can exist, right? And so your faith, your imagination, the higher faculties that you have been blessed with are here for a reason, and they're very important for us. They're our way out of a lot of nonsense. Let me just say that. Okay, such a powerful reading, guys. Let's go ahead and close with an animal oracle card and see what additional message is here for you today. Boom. Okay, we have otter spirit. You are never alone. Otter spirit, you are never alone. So this, yeah, I can see this, where these energies feel like you are alone and you got to figure it all out yourself, and nobody's coming to save you and all that good stuff, and nobody is coming to save you, but you can save yourself, and your whole entire spiritual entourage is here to help as well, right? So let me read a little bit from that book. Okay, otter spirit. Boom. Like true friends, otters nurture each other and express their affection through touch. Actions such as holding hands and giving hugs offer reassurance that we are never really alone and that we are always cherished. Otter Spirit has appeared to remind you to experience and express friendship in a tangible and even tactile way. Communicate with your voice, your facial expressions, your gestures, and your actions, letting your love express itself beyond just the words you speak. Otter Spirit's message is that presence matters, so remember to be fully present with those you care about, helping them sense the love and affection and appreciation you have for them. All right, that is so cool. So when we are in that, okay, full circle. So when we are in the imagining phase of manifestation, we are in a very, we are beginning the process of the action steps. So we're moving into the yang energy. So the yin energy is that receptivity, maybe even the dreaming part. And then when we're visualizing it and we're projecting it, we're going into the yang energy. And then when we do the physical acts of sharing, expressing, caring for others, we're putting out that energy. It's this other stuff is receptive, like you're just receiving it. Now you're giving, and when you give, you're blocking the ability to receive all this stuff because you're too busy giving and pushing out and putting out love. And when I think of this, I am reminded of Reiki, when we can extend our hearts through our hands and send love that way. We can send healing that way. When we feel that in our own selves, we can pay it forward. And as we do, we're refilling our own cup, but we're also in this energy of giving and yang energy. And so it just slows the process of all the stuff coming back, the negative stuff. Now we've got more positive stuff going on. So now we're activating the law of reciprocity, right? Anyway, wow, good reading. I can go on about this forever as well, but I won't. So thanks, guys, for being here. I hope this reading really helps you and resonates with you and gets you through this stuck energy, right? It's just temporary. It's okay. Be where you are and know that you're moving stuff. And when you're moving stuff, there's healing at the end of it, and that healing is yours. All right. So I will see you soon. I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, take excellent care of yourself, hug yourself, and give somebody else a nice big hug today. All right. I'll see you soon. Take care.